DoorDash partners with the Pay Later service to offer U.S. customers flexible financing on a DoorDash order.
Oh, boy.
Okay. And you could go either way on this. And Easton, I feel like you could either go, here's the surface level take, is how bad is the economy that you need to that there's so many things going wrong with America that you need to finance a Chipotle burrito.
Yeah.
Or I think you know what the other take is, which I think it would be mine, is they're like, dude, you cannot, you don't get a burrito tonight. You don't get to have a burrito tonight. You can't finance that. Like, I get frustrated a ton with people that are like, dude, it costs too much to live. It's like, yeah, you live downtown. Yeah. By yourself. Yeah. Like I think when I started, I got out of college, and this might sound like old 40-year-old white guy. Okay. But like, I had 7 roommates. Yeah. And we ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches these things were like beyond our ordering a pizza was like maybe on Friday night if we all pool our money together. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's fair.
And now it's like, well, everybody's poor because everybody lives like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my initial reaction was like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
For who?
For just the fact that this is a thing, that you can finance a meal. Yeah. And the economy part of it, of like, wow, this is bad. This is really bad for us. Yeah. This is the State of the Union. Yeah. Look around.
We're financing DoorDash.
Yeah. But then I started to get to, if it's really a special night and your family wants to order out and this is what is able to make that magical little evening happen, then like my heart melts for that. No. That hurts for me.
No.
Oh, dude.
I have no, dude. Oh. That you can't make a magical night without Olive Garden.
No, but it is special though, dude. Did you guys order out a lot as kids?
Never.
So it was special when you did?
We went to Taco Bell once, maybe once every month on a Sunday after church.
Yeah, I just think there's something special about that as a family. I think
absolutely.
That's cool.
No. All right. In what possible? I've had this conversation with my buddy. Yeah. He's my age. Yeah. 40. Yeah. And I'm not. We were some kind of, I think we talked about this before. We were going to play golf or something for a weekend, and they were like, hey, instead of drive 5 hours back to the airport, let's just get a hotel and then go in the morning. And he's like, I can't. Like $120. I go, you have been in the workforce. This guy's not unemployed. Yeah. This guy's been working since we graduated college to now. There's no unexpected medical expenses. There's no, I go, if you've been setting your alarm 5 days a week at 7 a.m., why don't you have $100? That would be my rebuttal to your point. If it's going to be a special night, why don't you have $100?
I mean, I think you're going to get torched for this too, bro. There's a lot of people who don't have $100.
Why do you not have $100?
Bro, because people don't make money these days. It's hard. It's really hard. No,
I understand it's hard. And I understand it's hard to make money. I'm saying if you... Taking out unexpected expenses. Sure. Yeah, I understand if your radiator goes out. Do they still have those in cars?
I don't know.
I don't know. Your transmission, your battery goes out in your Tesla.
There you go.
I understand if you have medical bill. I understand emergencies. I'm not talking about that. You're telling me if you've been working, I'm 41. Yeah. You've been working since 21.
You're 41, no kids.
No, 41, no kids. Yeah, okay, I'll add that to it.
Yeah.
And you don't have $100, that is not the government's fault.
Oh, I'm not saying it's anyone's fault.
No, I'm not saying you either. I'm saying it's your fault.
I don't know.
$100. 100.
Dude.
You're out of your mind.
People are dealt different hands. No, what are you talking about?
Absolutely not. No, not over time. I'm not saying if you have a job.
Yeah.
You have a job that you go to.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And after you don't have a savings account of 100.
Yeah, you're cooked, John. You're cooked.
I'll stand on that for life.
Okay, all right.
What are you doing?
All right, kids. Let me break this down.
Okay, all right. Let's take kids out. Let's take kids out.
But you can't take kids out. Well, okay, sure. You take kids out. Then I agree. Well, all right. Some people are not smart enough to get a good job, so they're working bad jobs. You have
student loans. Minimum wage. What do you make it?
Minimum wage is $7.25 an hour.
Okay, so then you don't. You're telling me, and I'm
in the middle between you. I agree.
I think the statistics are that everybody lives paycheck to paycheck. I think you're right on that.
Most, for sure.
I think that's absurd that nobody has. You shouldn't be spending this if you don't have $100.
A lot of it, I think, is people who are just buying stuff they don't need,
I agree.
like the inflated stuff. But I do think there's a small portion of people who are just extremely unlucky or something where the $100 thing. Like I see both of your points. I think some people.
You've been working for 20 years. You've been getting up and going to work for 20 years, and you don't have $100.
It depends on the situation. I don't know.
There's no.
Listen, hey, John Ramsey, I get it. I understand where you're coming from.
I love that, dude. Call me John Ramsey. That's absurd, dude. That is. Listen, here's how I think about you. I'll own that. You can call me. You can title the podcast John Ramsey if you want.
Hey, John's manager's about to hit him up and be like, "Hey, Dave called.
Yeah,
and he really wants you to come on the show.
I'm gonna go work for him, dog. I'm gonna go work for him."
Okay. Introducing new Ramsey personality.
Yeah, John Crist. He's still, dude. I just go work now. I got a podcast down there now.
All right. Can I raise another angle?
Okay. Is this in defense of you or me?
It's just kind of like I want to put something on the table.
Okay.
So we bought a matching third chair.
Okay.
For the set.
Okay.
That chair was expensive.
Okay.
Could we have afforded to pay for it all up front?
You talk about the
Yes.
the podcast.
Yeah.
You're not talking about your house.
The chair that you're in right now.
Yeah. Yep.
We could have afforded to buy the chair straight up.
Okay.
Paid 100% up front for it.
All right.
But there was an option to finance it.
Yep.
That's way more comfortable if I just pay for it with zero interest because it's the same platform that's doing this.
Yep.
Zero interest, same exact price, but I get to split it over 4 months.
Yeah.
I could be without the money immediately.
Okay.
Or I could slowly drip it out over the next 4 months.
Yep.
So I opted for that one because, great, I don't have to give up all the money right now.
The business is a little different, though.
There's an option here for that.
DoorDash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can take that. Maybe it's just a comfortability thing. I might have the $100 to get dinner tonight, but if I only have to spend $25 and then I spend $25 for the next 3 months as well
For a $75 dinner, or yeah,
$100 dinner. Yeah.
But if
Just makes it more comfortable.
Yeah. Isn't your net worth is going backwards? You've added debt to yourself and no asset.
I mean,
no, you have the chair, so you have an asset.
Okay, yeah, but
DoorDash is an asset until the next morning. I mean, you just
it's food.
It's an edible asset.
Yeah. But anything you can
depreciating very quickly.
You can eat for, and I mean, again, this sounds like Dave Ramsey, I guess, but Dave Ramsey said, I think similar to Matt Walsh is like, I don't think he believes that no one should take sick days, but there's been so much everyone's taking sick days that he's like, I got to go over here to swing us back to the middle.
Sure.
This seems I don't think there's any I would like to know. Email us a scenario where you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I'm trying to see if there's any details in here that would be helpful.
They can choose to pay in full in 4 equal interest-free installments or pay later. Okay, so you must sign up. And they go, we're going to take it. You're going to take, a Crunchwrap Supreme, and we're going to, instead of pay, I wonder what their minimum is. Instead of pay $10, you're going to say pay $250 over 2 months.
I bet the minimum's higher.
There's got to be a minimum on it.
I bet the minimum's like $50.
I cannot for the life of me imagine a scenario where somebody does not have $100 and they've been working for 20 years, dude. I will stand on that. This podcast could go out of business, and I will go out of business on that. That's it. That's an absolute indictment on you.
You're cooked.
I love it.
I'll be fine with it.
I love it,
be
dude.
fine with it. If you've been working for 10 years, 5 years, and you do not have $100, I would like to see your bank account. What's going on in there? And listen, I started out the poorest, and I had a regular job before I even started comedy for 5 years. What are you looking up?
I'm looking up how much money does the average American have in savings.
Okay. $62,000. It grows very stop, and that's
no,
probably
the median savings is like $8,000.
Okay, and that's probably money you can't get to.
Well, yeah, the average is like they're counting Bezos savings. And
sure,
we're not counting that.
Is it where is the this is gonna sound bad. Where is the shame to looking yourself in the mirror?
We're done.
I can't. No, you can't buy a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Hey, John Goggins. You wake up at 4:15. Run 4 companies before 9 a.m.
I'll become them.
Do it.
Become them.
Bro, do it. I would love.
I mean, technically, I guess the other side of this is a credit card is already this.
Yeah.
Credit card is
credit card's worse because there's interest on it.
Yeah. So so if I'm DoorDash, I do this because I go, yeah, we'll just transfer the money over. Now, if there's no interest in it, there has to be, otherwise this doesn't exist.
They figured out in the back end.
Something with DoorDash.
Yeah.
Where they figured out, well, DoorDash is gonna pump up. So then you're paying for it. You're paying interest on this.
It's built in somewhere.
Yeah, somehow it's getting
it's built in somewhere. Yeah,
well, if you're late, they hit you with the.
All right, you think people are going to crush me for this?
Yeah, not necessarily. Not the necessarily.
$100.
No, listen. This is a bad idea of what this is right here.
Yeah.
But your take of the $100 thing is going to get you buried.
I would agree with that.
I don't think anyone thinks this is a good idea, other than. I don't know.
Other than me in that specific example, I guess.
In DoorDash, this is the state of the union.
Yeah.
This is not a piece of news that signifies we're going in the right direction.
No.
But and whether that's personally or business wise or the economy or all, this is a collective bad way.
Yeah.
We all agree on
this. This is a symptom of what's going on right now.
Tell.
I got some advice though. If you just go pick it up yourself without DoorDash, it's a lot cheaper.
Does the gas cancel out there? Depends on how far, I guess.
Yeah, that would obviously be cheaper at all times.
Way cheaper, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go get it.
All right.
You don't want to. I'll keep going on this, dude. I want to cuss. Dude.
I'm comfy, bro.
I want to swear.
The first ever explicit episode of Net
Mom, I want to say a bad word right now.
Fires me up, dude. What are you doing? And I
want to cuss.
Dude, I'm so pissed.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't.
You're about to get so many emails.
I will take every single one of them. I will take every single one of them. I will absolutely stand on this for the rest of my life. That if you're DoorDashing, if you're financing a DoorDash, look yourself in the mirror. Check in to somewhere, arguably. And I know you're joking over there, but
no,
I'm gonna do it tonight.
Yeah, this episode's probably gonna be down by Thursday.
Fine, dude. I'll take it. I'll start a new podcast from my car.
This episode brought to you by DoorDash.
Yeah. I think they do sponsor pods.
They do.
Well, they can't.
Not this one.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not against them.
Yeah,
I think
clearly.
as a business, and he said you're financing it with American Express, and they're like, we can add some of the expenses on here and put those on the You're saying you don't want to miss an episode of whatever show you're watching to go out and get it. You got to make some changes. When you check into rehab, you're like, what was rock bottom? You're like, well, I was financing DoorDash. I mean,
all right, let me give you this example.
There's no more to give, dude. There's no more to give.
Let's say that.
Tell me a situation outside of an emergency. Someone's working for 20 years. And you do not have
for 20 years. Why is everyone ordering this?
That's how long I've been working.
Okay.
For
people
21
who've been
to
working
41.
for 20 years don't do DoorDash. If someone wants to come to your show as a family, all right, and they don't know if you're ever going to come back to their city, and they want to go see you.
Don't come. I would stand on that.
Do you do the zero? Does your show tickets? Do they let you do the financing?
Goodness, dude.
Through a credit card.
I'm sure. Yeah, sure you can.
Ticketmaster probably does
for sure.
Yeah,
but they don't know if they'll ever be able to see you again as a family.
Don't come. Or email me and I'll give you free tickets.
There it is.
Yeah.
What about DoorDash?
No, dude. All right, ladies. A guy invites you over.
Here we go.
We're gonna watch the game. We're gonna do whatever.
Yeah.
He goes, baby, look at this TGI Fridays menu. Get whatever you want. And he's like, oh, the chicken crispers. This is awesome. I love a skillet cookie. Can we get the nachos con queso, baby? Get it all. I got you. Sit down in this lazy boy right here. Watch the game. Put your feet up. I got you. Mm-hmm. You're watching him. He's pressing confirm on the order, and he goes, other, finance. Mm-hmm. Walk out. Mm-hmm. Don't eat, wait for the food to come. Get it. Mm-hmm. Keep it in the bag. Leave. There is no scenario. I would love to hear one. Well, you said something about I would love for a listener to email me a scenario. We're already 40 minutes into this podcast. It's been way too long. But this is going to be, clip this for YouTube. I'm saying it right now live. Yeah. Clip this. Yeah. And if people call me John Ramsey, that's fine. John Ramsey.
You're awesome.
I don't know how. I'll 100% stand by this.
That's awesome, man.
This is like my Candace Owens take.
Now I know why you were like, let's get to the DoorDash thing.
I just think it's absurd, dude. I just think that is absurd. All right, we'll leave it to me. We'll let the listeners decide.